Welcome to Snake Music Reviews. It is Friday, so there's two singles that I want to review right now. By two artists that I absolutely love, and they both dropped their singles last Friday. And so I was super excited to see them on my new release page on Spotify, new releases. And one is Usher with Bad Habits, and the second one is David Guetta featuring Sia with Let's Love. And so, yes, both artists are on two different spectrums of the music genre. You know, one's EDM dance and the other one's R&B, but they both dropped singles that were so freaking amazing that I just had to come and tell you guys about, review it a little bit. So let's start with Usher, Bad Habits. Now, Usher hasn't stopped making music, despite what some people think. He's been dropping music, even a couple of loose singles every now and then for a while. And I think he did like a mixtape with Metro Boomin. I think that was the producer. But anyways, but the issue is a lot of the recent music has not been all that good, in my humble opinion, because it seemed like he was trying to chase the young style, the Migos, Young Thug style, the Atlanta trap style. It was like he was chasing what he thought people want to hear from him, and it's like, no, you're Usher. You are a living legend. You are an R&B king. Like, make your music the way you make music. And I have no issues with artists experimenting on different sounds. Every artist should have that freedom and their right to experiment. But when it doesn't work, it just doesn't work, at least in my opinion. And the trap Atlanta Migos cadence type rap singing that a lot of R&B artists have been doing lately wasn't hitting, especially coming from Usher. I don't want to hear that sound from Usher because, like I said, he is an R&B king. So I was like, man, I want the old Usher back. And when he dropped this single, Bad Habits, it was like, yes, he is back. This is the sound. This is the music. This is the singing that I like, that I enjoy. And so I've been jamming that thing all week. Super great. The beat, the synth, the melodies, his singing cadence. It's just, it feels like the old Usher. It feels so good to have him back. And he needs to make more like this. And I hope he's about to drop an album. And if he is, I hope it sounds more like this and less like the young stuff he was experimenting with for the past couple of years. And the second single I want to talk about right quick before this review is up is David Guetta featuring Sia. Now, David Guetta and Sia has been collaborating for years. Every time he drops an album, it's at least one song featuring her in it. And they are the best collab duo ever, in my opinion. I think they first started working together when he had, what's that song, Titanium? I could be wrong, but that's the first time I've ever heard of them. And that was probably, 2010, 2011, probably? I don't know. Don't quote me on dates. But anyways, they've been collabing for a long time. And he dropped the album, I think it's called 7, either last year or 2018. And they did a track on there called Flame, which I rock with that. I've been rocking that for the past year and a half since I've discovered that it was out and heard it, and it is amazing. And this one is no different. Actually, this one is a lot better because it has that old 80s synth sound. It feels like a lot of these EDM artists are going back to their roots, because if you know EDM and dance music, you know that it started by black people in the 80s. Specifically, I believe Chicago, and like there's a certain sound that you hear that you know is dance music. And even though it's been overrun by white men, and preferably white men in other countries like the UK, which I'm not knocking because the music's been great. I've been rocking Kygo and David Guetta and Avicii like it ain't nothing, but there's a certain sound that's been missing. I feel like this single, Let's Love with Sia, it sounds like David Guetta's bringing that sound back, or at least experimenting with that old retro sound, which is very nostalgic, and it brings me back to, like, you know, what house music, what dance music used to be. And like I said, the synth, the music is amazing. The vocals, Sia does not miss. Sia, even on songs that I'm not a big fan of, she does not miss when it comes to vocals. She got that voice, and I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 she helped co-wrote it, because she's an amazing writer. She's been writing for so many artists, being a ghostwriter for so many years, for the past decade. And so it's like, this was just a perfect mix, a perfect combination. I really feel like, besides Titanium, this, in my opinion, is their best collaboration. I love it. It's amazing. 10 stars, 10 out of 10. So yeah, so those are my reviews of the latest singles that's been coming out. Usher, Bad Habits, and David Guetta featuring Sia, Let's Love. 2 amazing dope tracks from amazing artists. Y'all should check it out. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, whatever the fuck, YouTube Music. Go listen, go stream, get those numbers up, because we need more sounds like this. And that is it. I am Prince Elias, and you are watching Snake Music Reviews, and I will check y'all Monday on Snake Movie Reviews later on this week. Peace.